What's going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video talking about more Dragon Ball FighterZ, and today's topic of discussion is Limit Break Ultimate Power. Dragon Ball FighterZ released this mechanic at the beginning of Season 3 where your character would come in, they would gain an extra bar and actually gain some damage if they are the last character left alive. And for whatever reason, the topic on Twitter has been Limit Break Ultimate Power, and I'm trying to understand why, because a lot of people seem to have a gripe with this mechanic. They hate it, they don't like it, they want it out of the game, and to me, it just sounds like everybody wants this game to be reverted back to Season 2. So many people would like for snapback meta to come back. So many people would like for the reduction damage on sparking and Limit Break Ultimate Power out of here. They just don't want these mechanics in the game. They want UI Goku to even disappear. There's just all of these different factors and different opinions within Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 that people just hate and they want reverted, and I just wanted to come on here and give my thoughts on how I feel Limit Break should maybe work or not work or whatever. Sparking, just my thoughts period on what I feel Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 has brought as a whole, especially since it's about to come to a close. If we're being honest, we are about to get the final 2 characters for the DLC season, and we are most likely going to enter into a Season 4 or Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, and when we finally do get those things, we will see once again probably a whole new different game or a whole new different meta. So I'm here right now to just bring my thoughts about Ultra Instinct Goku, well, not Ultra Instinct Goku, Limit Break Ultimate Power. And my thoughts are this: I personally love the mechanic. In FighterZ like Season 1 and 2, it was almost impossible to get a comeback with your character being last. Not saying that it wasn't at all, but it gave you a reason, or more of a reason, to want to save your spark last, because so many people would use their spark in a defensive option to save their character, you know, because having all 3 characters or 2 characters versus your opponent's 3 or 2 or 1 is always better than just having one person. And to have that sparking, it's good, you know, for your last character. You have an extra shield, an extra blanket to protect you, and then you add Limit Break on top of that and it's even better. But if you don't have sparking and you just have Limit Break, it's still okay, because you still have that damage buff. You know, you can still 2-touch your opponent. That's a possibility now with Limit Break Ultimate Power, whereas before that wasn't a possibility at all. Now, my thing about Limit Break Ultimate Power though is some characters are just absolutely ridiculous when they have it. These are characters like Base Goku, who can literally do a 2-button to 3-button input and just destroy you, especially if they have sparking on as well. They will literally kill you 100% TOD you if they have sparking, Limit Break Ultimate Power, and a fully charged Spirit Bomb. That character can do crazy damage. TN is another one of those characters that just does disgusting amounts of damage, especially if they have sparking. I think sparking plus Limit Break Ultimate Power is like, that is the most disgusting combination that you could have within this game. So for me, I would say, you know, if somebody has sparking and Limit Break, cancel each other out. Make the damage be what it is. Like, make the damage neutral, right? Unless you have sparking or unless you just have Limit Break, right? That to me is a pretty decent balance for it. Another thing about Limit Break, and I actually had this discussion with the Cool Kid 93 over on Twitter, where his idea is actually way better than mine, so I'm just gonna shout him out here for it now. But I originally stated how I would love it if sparking, you would make your character like transform or something. Could you imagine just sparking and your character Goku turns into Super Saiyan 3 and he's Super Saiyan 3 for the whole duration of his sparking mode, or Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, Granted, it's harder to do for some characters, but it would also add this extra layer that could finally give us, you know, some alternate skins essentially. But imagine just giving us Teen Gohan in his Super Saiyan form, and then of course when he goes into Limit Break or Sparking, he goes Super Saiyan 2. And I say Limit Break because that's what Cool Kid's idea was, is he said once that last character comes out, imagine for Limit Break Ultimate Power if they transform. And this would allow ArcSys to, you know, make how installs work, like for a character like Adult Gohan or a character like Frieza, make their installs change in a way that is better for them, and then of course they could transform for real at the very end of Limit Break Ultimate Power or something like that, and that'd be really, really cool. And it would, you know, take away this extra like laziness that they did. Like when we really look at Limit Break, it was kind of lazy because the way that it sounds makes it seem really, really cool, but what we get is literally just a damage buff and some extra bar, whereas they could easily give us some cool looking transformation for Limit Break, and you can play your favorite character in their favorite powered up mode. For characters that don't have a power up, maybe you can just give them this pretty cool looking aura, like, you know, just a powered up state, you know, like that'd be cool for me. But as it stands, I don't think Limit Break is necessarily a problem. I truly think it's mainly a problem when it's paired with Sparking Blast. And that is my take on it. But I would also love to see a transformation mechanic within the game that is also tied into Limit Break. And shout out to Cool Kid for coming up with that idea, because I think it would be really dope to have between either Sparking or that. And of course, I always say this though, is they can't give us everything within this game. You know, they have to save some stuff for Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, because we know that game is going to be coming eventually, considering how popular and how much profit they have made from Dragon Ball FighterZ 1. So things like costumes, things like installs for everybody, these are the types of things that they would hold off for Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, because they do want to give us a fresh and new game and not have everything be the same. So I'm looking forward to that if we ever get it and when we get it. So that's that. But anyways, guys, what do you personally think of Limit Break Ultimate Power within Dragon Ball FighterZ? Do you think it's way too overpowered? How would you change it if you were to change it? Just leave your comment down below and let me know what you think about this, because it has been a hot topic lately for whatever reason. But anyways, guys, that's all for me. I haven't posted a video in a while, but I'm ready to get back onto the grind, and here we are. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember that God and anime are always on your side. Please come join the Bandit Army. That is all I got for you. Peace out.